we're breaking down the Henry Cavill Superman controversy. The internet was set ablaze this morning with tragic news from The Hollywood Reporter that Henry Cavill was hanging up the red cape and boots. In an exclusive article, the mag detailed all of the twists and turns of what some hope is only a temporary bump in the road of contract negotiations, but is forcing fans to consider a DC cinematic universe without Cavill as the Man of Steel. For a while now, we've heard rumors that with one film left on his DC contract, Henry Cavill has been wanting to make it Man of Steel 2. But Warner Brothers has been dragging their feet on the sequel as they want to focus on the new, lighter direction of DC post-Zack Snyder's gritty earlier takes. The word around the campfire is that they want Superman to function more like Marvel's Nick Fury in the upcoming slate of films, helping to maintain the foundation of the DC universe while tying together all the different films and heroes. So, what happened? Well, according to The Hollywood Reporter, DC was moving forward with this plan, hoping to add Superman to Shazam in a cameo role. But those hopes were dashed when scheduling conflicts and contract negotiations between Cavill and Warner Brothers broke down, leading to an, as of now, Superman-less Shazam. And now a few other pieces of inside info have us worried that Cavill's time as the Kryptonian is over for good, like the news that Warner Brothers is shifting focus of the DC universe to a teenage Supergirl, as detailed in that Hollywood Reporter exclusive. The article explains that this would pretty much rule out any further appearances from Cavill's grown-up Superman, given that Superman, aka Kal-El, would be an infant, according to DC lore. We're not sure about the logic of that statement, considering the comic book origins of Supergirl, unless they are focusing on her time living on Krypton, but we digress. Of course, if Henry Cavill, who's been our modern-day Superman for the last 5 years, is out, then a further shakeup of the DC lineup is probably on the books as well. Rumors have been swirling that Ben Affleck is out for Matt Reeves' upcoming Batman movie, and the Superman news throws some fuel on that speculation fire. In fact, Deadline reported this morning that Warner Brothers is considering casting the former Human Torch and Black Panther star Michael B. Jordan in the Superman role. Now, while it seems like this Michael B. Jordan Superman rumor is out of left field, there is some evidence to support it. A studio source reportedly told The Hollywood Reporter that Superman is like James Bond, and after a certain run, you have to look at new actors. Considering this, plus Jordan's recently announced team-up with Warner Brothers to improve diversity and inclusion in the entertainment industry, as reported on by the LA Times, it seems like WB and Jordan have a good relationship, and casting Jordan as the first Black Superman would certainly show the studio's commitment to diverse casting. But before you throw your Henry Cavill Superman posters in the trash, Cavill's manager Danny Garcia dumped a bucket of water on this gossip fire shortly after the Hollywood Reporter's article dropped, tweeting, "Be peaceful, the cape is still in his closet. At WB Pictures has been and continues to be our partners as they evolve the DC universe. Anticipate a WB statement later today." And they did. In a statement to The Hollywood Reporter, Warner Brothers had this to say about the story. "While no decisions have been made regarding any upcoming Superman films, we've always had great respect for and a great relationship with Henry Cavill, and that remains unchanged." So that certainly cleared everything up. Honestly, this statement confirms or denies absolutely nothing. At the moment, it seems Cavill is still involved with the DC cinematic universe, but it sounds like a game of contract hardball between the Man of Steel and Warner Brothers is now being played out in public. We're not sure who's going to come out on top, but if we had to dip our toe in the fight, we certainly hope that Cavill gets to keep wearing the red, blue, and yellow. Regardless, we'll keep you updated as the story develops. But what do you folks think? Would you like Michael B. Jordan to take over the Superman role? How do you feel about Cavill's run as the Man of Steel? And if Superman is supposed to be the superhero equivalent of James Bond, do you think Warner Brothers would ever consider casting Sean Connery as Superman? He's 88 years old and retired, but he could probably make it work. Kingdom come, y'all. Let's discuss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and mash that little bell to get notified every time we go live with the show or drop a new video, like today with Bizarre States at 4 p.m. Pacific. And if you missed the live stream, you can always check out the VOD on demand at projectalpha.com, where new users can get 60 free days with the promo code BIZARRE. Or you can check out the podcast version completely for free over at iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts.